I want to show you things you should check before you buy a fairly used diesel generator. There are things you should check first before you start negotiating, to know things you are going to fix, to know the condition of the gen. Forget whether the gen that painted it, forget all those things. You need to carry out your own inspection. So the first thing you do is to check the running hours. So this one now, the running hours 15,456.2 hours. So this gen has been overhauled because according to OEM, overhaul consideration is from 10,000 to 12,000 hours. So they have already overhauled this generator. So before we finish inspection, we'll be able to know if the generator is still okay or not. Now, if the gen is from 100 to 9,000 running hours, if the owner of that gen actually did normal servicing with right spare parts and engine oil, you can go for that generator. It will also serve you for a long time before overhaul consideration. From 100 to 9,000 is still okay, but anything that is above 9,000 to 12,000, the engine has been overhauled. Check the condition of that engine before you pay. If not, you will regret it, like my friend that bought engine without inspection. So we have done with this one. Let me go and show you other things. We must know the condition of this engine before you start your price negotiation. So another thing you check is leakage. Check if there's oil leakage or diesel leakage or coolant leakage. So you can see there's no leakage. So let's check the crankshaft back oil. See here, there's crankshaft back oil inside, so you need to look inside with torchlight if there is a leakage of oil. If you see leakage of oil on this side, it's telling you that when you buy this engine with no distance time, you are going to change the crankshaft back oil seal, and it's going to cost you some money. So there's no leakage from this side, no leakage all over the engine, so we have not seen anything wrong. So let's check the condition of the engine from this side, because they have done overhaul. Let's see if the engine is still good. Yeah, so this is the oil cover. You bring it out, you check if there's a sludge around it. If you see black oil all over here, it's telling you that this engine is already weak. So this one is dry. Let me show you. I'm rubbing. Can you see my finger? So this one is neat. So there's no blubber. The engine is okay based on this. But you know, before you arrive there, the owner of the engine might have cleaned it and changed the oil. But we will surely know before we finish our inspection. We will surely know the condition of the engine. So this one is very fantastic. So you cover it back, cover it well, so that when they start it, oil will not gush out from there. So another thing you are going to check is the dipstick. You need to check the oil level. You bring out the dipstick like this. Can you see? The oil level is okay, very fantastic. So let's check the condition of the oil. Yeah, so you need to use one of your fingers, take oil like this. So you see the oil is black, maybe it's close to next maintenance hour, but you need to rub it first. Yeah, the oil is good. If you rub it like this, and you can see the skin of your finger within some seconds, is telling you that the engine is good. But when you put it like this, you rub it for some seconds, the thing is still dirty, you can't see your skin, it's telling you that the engine has gone. So you can see this one, this engine is very okay, the engine is okay. So after this, you need to tell the owner of the generator to start up. You see here, this dipstick, don't cover it. So when don't start, you are not the one that go and start, you have not paid. So the owner of the gen will start it to avoid the accusation. So when the owner of the gen starts it up, you need to look at this position of dipstick. If you see something like smoke coming out from this dipstick position, know that the engine is weak. forget all that tests you have done. So if you see smoke coming out from here, you know that this engine is already weak. But if there is no smoke, then the engine is good to go. So after this one, you go and check the radiator. So let's go to the radiator and check for coolant shortage. So there's no coolant shortage here. There's no coolant shortage. So all the tests so far, very fantastic. So after this, tell the owner of the gen to leave it or tell him to shut it down. You now go outside, tell him to start it again. You check the exhaust. You check, can you see the exhaust? So when the gen is running, go outside, check the exhaust if there is smoke. Now if you see black smoke coming out from the exhaust, it's telling you that this generator has fuel injection issue. So when you buy it, it's going to consume a lot of diesel. You are going to spend too much money buying diesel, or you decide to fix the problem and it's going to cost you some money if you see black smoke coming out. Now if the gen is running, you see blue smoke coming out, then forget all the tests you have done here. If you see blue smoke coming out, then you need to suspend the turbocharger or the rings are weak. So that is for that. That's if you want to buy, go with somebody that has experience. Don't go alone because you may not know this is. So when you see blue smoke, either the turbocharger is bad or the rings of the engine are weak. So those are the things you check. So if you see that the smoke coming out there is white, it's telling you that there is a leakage of coolant into the combustion chamber. So if you buy this engine, you are going to change the cylinder head gasket, because as we check now, there is no shortage of coolant. Maybe they have filled it, but when you start it with time, due to that leakage, you'll be having a shortage of coolant, and this will cause overheating. So these are the things you check. So go with your mechanic, or you can reach out to us. We'll guide you from A to Z. Thank you so much. If you like this video, follow me on my Facebook page, Engineer Malio.